Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am here with my first layout for my best friend's wedding and honeymoon album. Now, I am doing a series on my channel where I am scrapbooking for my best friend. So, this is not an album for myself, it's for my best friend Lindsay, and she asked if I would be willing to make her a couple of albums. And I said, absolutely, like, no problem. So, I'm starting with her wedding and her honeymoon. That was kind of the easiest one to start with. So, I am going to be doing that. This is a full 12 by 12 album, and I did have a video where I showed what are some of the supplies I'm planning on using. So I will have a link to a playlist that I'm going to start for this one, and I'll have that in all of these videos that include this. So what I've done is I have already gone ahead and pulled some papers for a whole bunch of pages, and I went on that based on the kind of the theme of the album that we're going for, and also the colors in the pictures and stuff. And this one has a lot of green, and so I decided to go with green and kind of an aqua blue for this one since they did get married at the beach. So I have this background paper that is really pretty, and I didn't feel like I needed to cut it down or frame it out with anything, so I left it as is. And then I have a whole bunch of these scrap pieces of paper that I pulled that just go together really well. And I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of all the papers, and I am using Evergreen Bow, and that is a distress ink from Tim Holtz. And then I have a large gold doily. I have a good amount of doilies, but I don't have a lot of big ones, so I think the next time I go to the store I might try to find some larger doilies, especially like in different colors, and white is a big one, definitely. But the gold ends up going nicely here, and I'm going to accent it with some more gold as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and I really like where all the layers started happening as I was just putting things down. So I'm going to go ahead and go with what I had started there. And I'm literally just going to kind of line these up along the horizontal here. And then this one I did cut in half, so I have arrows coming out on each side. I'm going to try to line it up as best I can so it looks like it's going all the way across the page. And now I'm going to work on my title. I'm using these thickers that are kind of a puffy thicker, and it's called Chit Chat. It's actually one of my favorite fonts. I really love this font, and I don't ever see it anywhere. I'm not sure where I got it, but I've had it for a while. And I am going to just keep it a simple title of I do, and I used quotation marks because that's something that they both speak at the ceremony. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put it. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of moving it around. Where do I want it? Where's it going to stand out? It wasn't really standing out enough for me where I was trying to put it, and I wasn't sure if I had to put it on top of something. And then I kind of accidentally moved it up on the picture, and I was like, ooh, I think I like that. That to me it's bold and it stands out against the picture there. Better than if I add another paper to put it underneath or, anything like that. So I really ended up liking the way that it looked. So I'm going to go ahead and put these directly on the picture. I'm only covering up part of their legs. It's not a big deal. You can still see her shoes and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put it directly onto the photo. And that is where my title is going to go. All right, so now I'm going to go through my little iris container of embellishments that I had pulled to use in this album, and I'm just going to pull a few things. I am going to put these transparent stickers onto some white cardstock because if I put them directly onto the paper, they're going to get lost because they are completely see-through. So I'm going to put them on white cardstock, and then I'll cut them out so they'll stand out a little bit better. I do have this little gold glitter today word along with some glitter arrows, and I'm going to use those on here. I have some puffy hearts from Freckled Fawn. Actually, I think all three of those, the today, the arrows, and the hearts are all Freckled Fawn, along with the transparency words. Can you tell I went into my Freckled Fawn stash to use some stuff up here? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut around these transparent little tiles here, and the three sayings that these are, I believe one says true love, one says my heart is so happy, my heart is full, and beautiful day. So those are the three things that I'm going to put, and I'm going to put them along the bottom of the picture here. And I keep bringing that back in. I'm not going to end up using it though, that green strip there, which is just a little scrap from one of the papers there. And I'm trying to decide what I need, and I really truly feel like I need much more on the left hand side of the photo here, and I just need something to kind of fill that space up. So I'm gonna go through a few more things here. I'm going to find this floral that I'm going to use, and I'm actually going to end up just feeling like I need something more. I need something to ground that. And I'm going to get up here in just a second, and I'm going to pull something else from my stash. Just something kind of, I felt like I really needed a specific thing right there to kind of help ground those flowers, and also, for a spot to put some more things there. So I'm going to grab one of these tags. These are from American Crafts, and I'm going to end up using the solid aqua one because I am going to cover up a lot of it. It's going to be kind of tucked behind the picture and everything. I'm going to cut it down even more. And, I didn't need the whole tag. So I didn't want to show, I didn't want to use one that has some design on it. I want to save those for when I can see the whole tag. So I did cut off a little bit on the end there. I'm going to pull some twine here and loop it through. And then I will have this coming out from the picture. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the floral down. And then I am going to go ahead and put my word tiles down here as well so they don't move around while I'm doing other things. So I'm going to have these kind of staggering along down here on the bottom. And then I decided I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. It's just going to kind of be peeking out. It's just a little echo, a little more echo of that color there. It's just going to be peeking out. So I like the way that that looks. And now I'm going to grab these teeny tiny Teresa Collins gold letter stickers. And I love these things. I am going to use these to put the date up along the top of the picture. So it's August 28th, 2003. And then I'm also going to use it to put the location of where they got married. They got married at Laguna Beach, California. So I'm going to put that down here along the bottom of the tag. And I'm going to spell everything out. So this takes me quite a few minutes to find all the letters and get all that done. But Laguna Beach, California there. I really, really like the way that those gold letters look on here. And then I'm going to add one of these arrows here and then another one up on top. And then I will add a couple of these puffy hearts from Freckled Fawn. And I believe that is going to end up completing my layout. So I really like the way that it turned out. I did not leave any room for journaling on the opening page. So on the every other page in this album, I'm going to leave some spots for her to journal. I'm not going to do journaling for her, but I will leave her, spots where she can write her thoughts down when she gets the album. So this is the only one that's not going to include that, but yep, that is it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I really liked putting this one together, and this is going to be the opening for Lindsay and Ryan's wedding album. All right, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I will have a link to the playlist down below if you want to see some of the supplies I'm planning on using, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.